But we're trying to give you something different. We're trying to give you something special, as we try to do every single week. And so special that my phone's alarm is going off right now. That is breaking news. But of course, I am joined... How do I turn this off? I am joined by the Boston boy himself, Tommy Toy Travels. Tommy, take over! Take over, Tommy!
Daze, can you put that to the mic?
Okay.
So that everyone can hear?
Oh, okay. Well, I actually managed just to turn it off then. So
okay.
That was quite stressful, but I can reset it. It's not a problem.
If you want, yeah, just set it for 30 minutes so we know how we're doing.
Okay. Okay.
Because that's important. I think everyone wants to hear this alarm. I think the alarm is more over than us at this point of podcasting career.
That's fine. I've set that for 30 minutes. That will go off in 30 minutes time. And now just let us know. I think at that point, maybe we could look to the audience to give us like halftime scores. Because I know the audience, they love doing that. So we could get some podcast halftime scores. That's a brand new feature that we're just bringing in now to the podcast.
Yep, for season 4.
For season 4, that's right. This is the start of season 4, isn't it?
Yes.
This is the start of
new time, new day.
So
only one time.
I had a lot of people talking to me last week and saying, they really want to explore obviously your new relationship. I feel like there's lots of conversations that we started that we didn't really progress with. There's so much to go through. The other thing as well is not only do I want to explore those things, we've got to talk about CM Punk because, of course, last week we weren't... we were live on the Thursday. CM Punk returned to wrestling on the Friday. Then, of course, we've had Dynamite on Wednesday. We know that he's back. We know what he said. We know what his next match is going to be. But there's still so much to talk about. Like, what does the long-term future hold for CM Punk? What do you want to see from CM Punk? What did you think of the return? So we've got to talk about all of that. Cristiano Ronaldo has signed for Manchester United today. Like, I don't think there's bigger news in the world than that right now. So I kind of feel like we need to touch on that a little as well. And I actually went to the members and spoke to the members, and I have got 30 quick fire questions for you. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Did anyone step up and send tips for my Instagram? I know I requested that, and I didn't see anyone. Did you see anyone? Or has the audience, the fans, the family turned against me?
I'm not sure how to break this news.
It's okay.
I think the fans love you. I think that no one's questioning that. No one is questioning that. But I think the madness, the euphoria of our return last week overshadowed that request. So and also I think the shock that you're now in a relationship, a loving relationship, not an abusive one like the woman that you went in the wilderness with, a loving relationship. I think that has overshadowed any requests as well. So I think a lot was discussed, a lot was thrown around. I'm not going to blame this community. I love this community. I think this community...
I'll blame them.
Okay, right, you blame them. Okay, we're doing good cop, bad cop, yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
cool. Because we got people in here like Alexa Bliss Gamer 0809 who's just saying hello, everyone, instead of hello, Tommy, hello, Days. So focusing on everyone but us, basically.
That's rude. Well, I mean, in all fairness, we do know that the community do enjoy like talking amongst themselves. I've long ago accepted that people don't come here for this podcast. I kind of feel, if anything, we're just an annoyance in the background. We're
definitely played on mute.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people saying they watch this on mute. Yeah, a lot of people. Like, actually, a concerning amount of people have said that to me. That this is their favorite podcast to put on mute. So
that's great.
I still think that's an achievement, though. So every cloud. Let's start, shall we? Let's start with CM Punk. Should we talk about CM Punk?
Yes, please. I watched Rampage. I watched AEW Dynamite. I'm all aboard this train. I'm
I
so
believe
in.
that's their new pay-per-view, isn't it? All Aboard.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Just
gonna
just comes after All Out.
open that wallet.
All Aboard.
Yeah.
What did you think? What are your thoughts?
I didn't full on cry, but like that shot of that guy crying, like I felt that. It was just a wave of euphoria. Just running through my system of just like, this is wrestling. This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And then it was 11 p.m. and it was past my bedtime, and that was the problem, but it was still awesome. Yeah. And then I watched Wednesdays, which people said wasn't the best Dynamite. So I'm interested to see what a good Dynamite is, because I had a lot of fun watching that.
Okay. I mean, I must admit, I didn't think it was the best Dynamite either. I actually thought that without CM Punk, a lot of the matches were just a little bit throwaway. Like it didn't feel like we were progressing things all that much. It kind of felt like an episode. It felt a little bit like an episode where they could just put a few matches out, whatever, because they know that it's going to get the rating and they know that CM Punk is going to overshadow. I mean, in all fairness, it makes sense. Why would you want to put something massive on that show when it's CM Punk's first Dynamite? So it does make sense from that regard. But I think that AEW have got some really good momentum at the moment. The rating, now this is something that people are really debating. The rating came in for Rampage after DVR at 1.4. So 1.1 was the initial number, 1.3 for CM Punk segment, but after DVR recordings had been added in, which in all fairness, I don't think they tend to do when they report ratings, but it has been updated with DVR recordings to 1.4. So it's a decent number. It's a big number. I think anything around that 1.3 to 1.5 for me was the sweet spot. And anything just above that was going to be exceptional. And I think that the number came in and it was all right. Yeah, it was all right. In regards to Dynamite, though, that did a 1.1, and people seem to be a little bit down with that. People seem to think that that's a bit below expectation because Dynamite has done above that before. So
I'll tell you this.
Go on.
My mom didn't watch it. My mom did not watch it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought so. I thought as soon as that rating came in, I thought, well, that's Tommy's family out. His mom ain't watched that. So, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But
I got them Discovery Plus, so I'm sure they were watching Home Hunters or something like that instead. It's all because of me, guys. I want to apologize for getting my parents Discovery Plus.
Can I just say your microphone sounds really good?
Okay, that's great, because we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this later when we talk about the relationship aspect of this pod, because they all go hand in hand.
Oh. Hang on, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So this is is this Mrs. Triple T that's made this happen?
You see how I have this new set? Well, I don't know if it's coming across, but I'm a real podcaster now. I got the headphones on. I got the pop filter so I can say all my P's and my T's. Stuff like that.
Which is good considering you're Triple T.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, my parents didn't watch it. I watched it. I know you told me to go to a certain website to watch it, but I supported AEW by buying a VPN to say that I was in the UK and paid. I could pay $5, but I got a free 7-day account, so I could watch both Rampage and Dynamite.
What was that? Fight TV?
Fight TV, AEW Plus,
Yeah. That's what I watch it on. So did you really use a VPN?
I did, yes.
Clever boy. What did you think? Was you pleased with it then? Are you excited that he's back? Is this going to get you to watch AEW on a regular basis? Will you just tune in for his matches, or what's your thoughts?
This is going to get me to buy the pay-per-view. This is big. This is big days.
Right.
I'm not saying this is getting me back into watching televised wrestling, but I'm saying it's big.
Okay, well, that's confirmed. Tommy has confirmed that this is big.
Yep.
That's the stat. I should imagine that AEW put a press release out right now after that comment. So Triple T confirming this is big. Yeah, I mean, it is. And what do you think about his T-shirt design as well?
I think it's nice. I love the Living Color theme. Big fan of Living Color. Saw them live once. Great show. Doug Wimbish on bass. Incredible.
Have they got any other good songs? Or do they literally just play that one like for an hour?
No. They do have other good songs. Their third album is really good. It's a little faster. It's a bit harder. But their first album's incredible. It's the one with Living Color on it. It's the one with Cult of Personality on it. And yeah, they do have many songs, but none that were radio hits like Cult of Personality.
You know when you go to see them live and they do Cult of Personality? Like that, yeah? And the stars go, and they go, right? Do you know how Bailey had the wacky inflatable people? Do wacky inflatable CM Punks come up? Because that would be immense. Could you imagine that? Like, you start, literally, it's the only song you're waiting for. And you go through, all the other tracks. And then, you wait and finally get to the end. And then it's like, woo, wacky inflatable CM Punks.
Oh,
they should do that.
I hate to tell you. Wrestling isn't everything, and not everyone knows about CM Punk.
Don't be silly. So, I should imagine everyone in that crowd, CM Punk fans. I should imagine the alcohol sales are awful. Do you know what I mean? Everyone in the crowd is straight edge.
It was a very odd crowd. It was a free show. So there was a CM Punk fan wearing the CM Punk shirt. I was there. I am a CM Punk fan, but I am also a Living Color fan. So I'm that weird crossover fan, because it was the type of thing where I was into them before. Shout out to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for having Cult of Personality on the soundtrack, which got me into it. That's a shout out to season 2's video game episode, in case anyone's been listening to us, or season 3. I don't remember anymore. And
wasn't season 3 just one episode?
Yeah, true. So season 2. If real fans go back and listen to season 2, they'd understand what I'm talking about. Video games are a thing. And I'd like to see them though in a paid crowd, because I'm hoping to see CM Punk shirts. Just a sea of that to prove you correct.
I bet the water sales are immense at Living Color shows, because everyone's straight edge.
Yes.
I should imagine that in the toilets, people are confiscating Tic Tacs and things like that, because there's no drugs around for anyone to actually get in any trouble with. Snorting lines of sherbet. They're just there in the toilets with oh man, yeah. Is that cocaine? No, it's sherbet.
Yeah.
Straight edge, baby, straight edge. Okay, so we're agreed that we're high on CM Punk's return.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Highest.
The highest. And who do you want to see him face in the future?
All right. Great question, Days. Literally the whole roster.
Right. Brandy Rhodes.
If that happens, I won't deny it.
Same here. Dream match.
And I also think it would be cool to see him face off against Joey Janela. I think they bring the house down. Bear Bronson. Could
you imagine if Colt Cabana was on good terms with him and they did Colt Cabana versus CM Punk, AEW? CM Punk comes out to Cult of Personality. Colt Cabana comes out to Cult of Personality. That would be the best. He could have Living Color there doing Cult of Personality. Just tweaking the words a little bit and throwing a bit of shade at CM Punk. That would be the best.
Colt is there, yeah.
Colt is there, yeah.
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. That's going to be interesting. Have they patched things up?
I'm not sure. I mean, it was being mentioned on the watch-alongs about was that going to be a problem? And the honest answer is I don't know, because I don't know what their relationship's like. Hopefully they've been adults about it and met backstage, shook hands, and said, look, what business is business, because you don't want awkwardness backstage or anything. I'd hate to think that Colt's trying to stay out the way of CM Punk. Ain't going to stay out the way of Colt, is he? Is the man. I mean, he's just going to be swanning around backstage like the king. But I'd hate to think that Colt's like having to hide in changing rooms and wait for CM Punk to go, and horrible. So hopefully that's all above board.
John Silver. That's who I want to see him wrestle. I think Darby's great. I think
that would be great.
One, but just John Silver, just everyone against John Silver, the whole world against John Silver. So I pulled up the set list. Living Color, Wolf Den, Mohegan Sun, July 3rd, 2015. This was the day before July 4th. So.
But we're not going to know these tracks.
They played 13 songs.
13. That's, in my mind, that's 12 that isn't Cult of Personality. That's 12 songs I'm gonna have to sit through. Do you know what I mean?
You're that guy at all concerts that just go for the one hit. And
yeah.
They're really saving it to the last one.
Play Cult of Personality for 2 hours, just me screaming that.
They saved it till the last
CM
song.
CM Punk. Do you they get that? Come on, surely they get that. Their lives are nightmares, aren't they? They are living nightmares, that band.
I hope not.
Oh God, they've created.
They're really good.
Yeah, they've created a monster. They've absolutely created a monster.
Okay, well, next time they come to the UK, you should get tickets and then just stream.
What I should do is get tickets and then only show up for the encore. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Skip the gig. Just go for the encore. Do you know, I did that once. I was working in Birmingham and I was late for a gig and I was like trying to quickly tidy up because I needed to get to this gig. And I don't know why. I'd only bought one ticket. It's so weird. It might be the only gig I've ever bought one ticket for. But I thought I would start this new thing of being at work and then going to a gig on a nighttime on a regular basis. And I thought, well, I'll buy a ticket, go down, have a few drinks, watch the band. This, I could start doing this each week because Birmingham had a really great gig scene and we had big bands come in. And it was only down the road, literally a 5-minute walk from where I was working. And cut a long story short, I was finishing up, packing everything away. And then my boss came and went, "We've just had a delivery. I need you to sort out the delivery." And I was like, oh my God, I can't. It's not the end of the world. The ticket was about £15, £18, something like this. So it wasn't the end of the world, but it was like, oh God. So cut a long story short, I managed to get down there for the last song. I managed to walk in there and see the band for the last song, and the band was Interpol. I saw Interpol play Stella Was a Diver and She Was Always Down, which is one of my favourite songs off that. I think it's their first album. And I walked in, they went, thanks a lot, everyone. No, it's been a great night. This is our final song. Stella Was a Diver and She Was Always Down. And I was like, and they went into it. But in all fairness, it's one of my favourite moments because you walk in and everyone was cheering because they'd just heard the song.
Because you walked in.
Because I walked in because they knew I'd sorted that delivery out. And I walked in like this. And everyone's like, yeah, dose, like this. And then the Interpol guy was like, we're going to dedicate it to that guy up there. This is Stella Was a Diver and She Was Always Down. And then they went into it and it was but it was so good because that is one of my favourite songs. So I walked in just like that. I would do that for Living Colour as well. Just walk in as they go, thanks everyone. This is Cult of Personality. Best gig ever. No waiting. No having to do I need to go to the toilet? If I go to the toilet, I might miss the sun. None of that. No waiting for drinks and all. You just walk in, get the song you want, off you go.
Yeah.
I think you might have stumbled across my favorite idea for a gig ever.
Yeah, it's a pro strat.
I love it. Hey, should we move on to Ronaldo? I know that you'll have limited interest in this, but it's big news.
Yeah, we still need... Did you get the picture I sent you too? Because we got to talk about that. Then I got to talk about my cinema experience. You didn't get the picture. I sent it before sending you the 300 emails about having to change the time. So talk about Ronaldo. Then I'll talk about my cinema experience while you look up the picture, because this is a very important Japanese breakfast update.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the one that said for today. I didn't actually know there was
for tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't actually know there was a picture attached to that. Hang on, I'm downloading that now. In regards to Ronaldo, then this is massive news. Like it is just everywhere. Like everywhere I'm turning, people are talking to me about it. So I know that it doesn't naturally fit.
Like
really.
you walk into Tesco and they're just like, "Hey, you here?"
I like the fact you know what Tesco is.
Yeah.
I like that because you don't have it, do you, in America?
Hell no.
No, but you still know what it is. Respect. Yeah, look, they're talking about it everywhere. You're talking about one of the big. I mean, you must have heard of him.
Yeah, because of you.
Oh, had you not heard of him other than that?
Nah.
Oh, he's like the LeBron James of basketball. Like, you don't even need to go basketball.
Type of news we're talking about in America is this kid in Ohio that sued his parents because they threw out his porn collection and he won. That's the level of news here that's more important than that, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I'd argue that's a more interesting story as well. So how big was this collection?
It was very big. He got like $1,300 from his parents.
He got $1,300 because they threw out his porn collection.
Yep.
Now, was this just magazines or videos or what?
It was DVDs, it was magazines, a whole lot of paraphernalia.
I mean, look, the DVDs aren't going to have any resale value anymore. You're not getting anything from them. Magazine depended on condition, and obviously we don't need to go down that road when it comes to this. But I'm just saying, depending on condition, if you've got some classic issues, you know, you might be able to get something back for that. That's a lot of money. What's this for? Like emotional distress?
Probably, yeah. Well, if someone threw out your wrestling toys, you'd probably sue them.
In all fairness, if someone threw out my porn collection, I'd probably sue them as well.
Move to America. This is the land of opportunity days.
That is one of the big talking points. I love that. That's a great. That so beats Ronaldo. That so beats Ronaldo. I can't even continue with the Ronaldo story now. I wanted to talk about how excited I am that he's coming to Man United, and you know what people are saying, but I can't focus on anything other than this story now. So, how long had he had the collection for? How much do you know about this story?
All I know is that he's like probably my age or your age, living with his parents, and they want him to move out, so they threw out his porn collection in hopes that it got him to finally leave, but it didn't, so he just sued them.
Right, wow. And did they know where this was all the time? Like, did he just leave it out in open?
Probably. Or like his mom went into his bedroom.
What, under the bed kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the classic hiding spot, isn't it?
It really is.
There, maybe the wardrobe. Do you know, I was working in Birmingham in the big shopping centre in Birmingham, and we were having some work done. They were doing some work in the shop, and it was late at night, and I went into the staff room, and I looked up and I saw that one of the ceiling tiles had been moved, and I was like, oh, that's a bit freaky. So, you know, me being big, brave, you know what I'm like, I grabbed a ladder, went over, moved the ceiling tile, found about 30 to 50 porn magazines that had been stuffed up there. Like this whole stash of porn magazines. So obviously I did the right thing, took them home, and then a couple of days later, I let everyone know that I'd found them, and then I brought them back. That's what I did. Took them.
So your mom didn't throw them out on you?
No, I didn't really take them home. I told the manager the next day, and then he took them home. But yeah, it was. And
then he moved to Ohio.
That's
with his parents.
That's right. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, it was. We think it was one of the builders.
Okay.
Which all I'm gonna say is, pornography in a staff room is not the kind of image that you really want to be thinking about. Like, do you know what I mean? I did not use the cutlery again. Let me tell you, just in case, just in case,
in case.
So, don't.
So one could say that you were ahead of the game when it came to quarantining, COVID carefulness. Is you started the trend?
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Well, a lot of people could call me the porn hunter. That's what they could call me. I'm hunting it out, grabbing ladders, going in ceiling tiles, like just searching it out wherever it is. And but
Is that your new merch? New shirt?
That's right. Yeah, porn hunter, and it's just got me like climbing through a ceiling tile like this. It's going to be a whole range. There's going to be baby grows that are gonna have it, and there's gonna be tea towels. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But that was they're so weird. These are like little stories, just little things that happen that you never really think about, but then of course come up in these kind of conversations.
Yes.
So okay, let's not go any further with Ronaldo. As much as I like to, right? As much as I'd like to, I'm gonna really struggle. Let's have a look at the image that you sent me. And I don't know, mate. I mean, I've got it on screen right here. Oh, what are we looking at? What is this? I'm going to make it a bit smaller. So
this is a Japanese English breakfast. She wants confirmed whether it's an English breakfast or not.
Is this an English breakfast? Okay, first things first. It looks a bit too well presented in the sense of it doesn't really look like greasy enough. It doesn't look dirty enough. The egg looks all right. Bacon, okay. The sausage, honestly, doesn't look well. I don't know what's wrong. We have like thick bangers. That's a bit thin. It's a little bit thin. So. And I don't know what are those potatoes or something? Like, what are the yellow things that are on there?
I think that's an orange.
An orange? On an English breakfast? No.
I think that's
Is that an orange? We'll get that off.
Okay.
No part of this is meant to be healthy. Not a single part of this is meant to do anything good for you. So
what about the parsley?
No, garnish. Why are we garnishing it? This is a garnish free zone. You don't garnish an English breakfast. So no, you need thick sausages. You need a couple of rashers of bacon. You need the egg looks all right. There needs to be some baked beans. You need a black pudding. You need mushroom, like a fried mushroom. You need a fried tomato. Maybe some hash browns. You certainly don't need whatever that orange thing is. That's offensive. The garnish is offensive. The sausage honestly looks like, well, I'm not even going to say, but it looks like animal genitalia.
Is that bacon? That bacon looks like it's a shout out to Sunny Wolf, who needs some MIPS helmet because she fell off her bike. But is that like Canadian bacon? That does not look like bacon.
It's hard to tell, to be honest. It's sort of in the background, so it's hard to tell. But the bacon doesn't, of all the stuff on that plate, the bacon doesn't offend me that much. The sausage, I'm going to have nightmares about.
Okay.
The orange, which I don't even know if it is. I mean, I honestly don't know.
People in the chat are saying it's cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah. Austin's saying it's not an orange. Justin is saying that's cheese.
What do you mean it's cheese? It looks like a caterpillar. I don't see cheese. I can see the orange thing because it looks like segments. I don't see cheese. What cheese is that? What cheese is that?
I don't know. I'm not a cheese connoisseur.
Come on, apparently the chat are. So, what cheese is this? I've never seen this cheese. Oh God. Let's go big. Let's go big or go home.
Sunny Wolf is saying that's ham bacon, not regular bacon.
That's not cheese. I mean, I can see that looks like orange because it looks like segments, but what cheese is that?
Okay, Otishi Gaming says it's a peach. Creed says it's a mango. Austin says it's not cheese.
Okay, so now it's not cheese. Okay, that's fine. Hang on, I'm going to make it even bigger because there's something in the background here. There's something like beyond. Hang on.
Beyond.
There's something beyond.
The real beyond.
You know, like Bed Bath and Beyond. We've got Japanese breakfast beyond. What is that? What is that at the back? There's it could be beans. It could be beans that's kind of at the back, or it could be like chopped tomatoes or something. but it does look like there's definitely a bed of something there in the background. Now, is this your Japanese friend? Is this a meal that she's had or a picture she's found?
Yes. She took this picture.
She took it?
Yeah, she had this meal.
No, she didn't.
Yes, why would she not eat this meal?
Oh, hang on. Half-time scores. Get it.
Here we go.
Can I tell you, that's the alarm that wakes me up in the morning. It's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, hang on. Right, halftime scores. Let's get the halftime scores. We haven't left the meal.
Yeah.
But do you want to read them out as they're filing through? These are going to be big. Yeah,
I do know that Austin wants you to zoom in on the sausage. CM316 says 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Austin says porn out of 10.
Porn out of 10. There has been a lot of pornography.
Brendan says 9.25 out of 10.
Okay, that's good.
Creed says 10 out of 10. Ghost Player 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Alexa Bliss Gamer 9 out of 10 because you haven't read Apple Podcasts.
Okay,
McLean 9.7. Hayden 10.
These are brilliant.
Anna 2 for the awful excuse of a breakfast. Sunny 10. We're getting lots of 10s.
Yeah.
Jay did a 2, but no explanation.
It's no less than what we deserve, in all fairness. I mean, I am in the process of making this bigger, and it probably looks awful on screen. But hang on. Oh my God, have I made it too big? I don't know what I've done now.
We got a 7 cheese out of 10.
Where's the breakfast? I've had the cup.
Out of 10. Wait, you're at the cup?
I've got the cup. Hang on. Oh my God, it looks like a... I'm not going to say. Look at that.
One weird sausage out of 10.
That is a weird sausage, isn't it? What is coming out the end of it?
8 out of 10. Don't know about that sausage finger.
What is
this? Wait. What's behind the sausage? Is that like a circular sausage?
I can't get past the sausage.
What is that behind it? There's something behind the sausage.
Oh my God, I don't know. More horribleness, I don't know. What is that? It looks like something.
Is that pudding?
Oh, it looks
just like...
I don't know why, but I'm getting like Thomas the Tank Engine vibes from this sausage. It looks like it's smiling at the front. It looks like it's got a... It looks like Colin the Caterpillar. I don't know what's in the background. There is something in the background. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Did she really take? I mean, she's. Oh God, I don't know if she might be watching. Is she watching?
She's not watching.
Oh my God,
it's 5 a.m. in Japan.
Oh
right now,
wow, so. This is just awful. It's awful. I mean, I don't like to judge people on their breakfasts, but I think she's an awful.
She didn't make it. She ordered it.
She ordered it.
Yeah.
Oh God. I still can't tell. I mean, yeah, I'm getting peach vibes from this, and I don't know what that.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Honestly, it looks like someone's thrown up at the back of the plate. I think someone's thrown up at the back of the plate, and then they've garnished it. That's what I think what's happened here.
I like how we've totally ignored the bread with the butter on it and what looks like a little drizzle of cheese on top of the butter.
A little drizzle of cheese on the butter?
Or salt. Look at.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my God, what's going on? What is this? What is this? I just saw it. I just saw the butter on the bread and I thought, well, that's normal. And then it turns out even that's not normal. The butter's got dandruff. Oh my God, the scenes. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. Did she send this through hoping that we were going to be like kind and like really impressed with it or something?
I don't know. I just asked for the picture so I could show it to you.
Oh, well, tell her it's gone very well. It's gone very well. What did...
Anna. No. Anna's thinking this is a Boston breakfast. This is not Boston. This is Japan. This is not... I did not order this. We did not get this in Boston. She was in Japan. I'm
starting to think maybe Tommy doesn't even have a Japanese friend. And maybe
I got this at Cheers.
But no, yeah. Where everybody knows your name. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes.
Honestly, mate, it looks like you got this at Savers. So, especially this sausage here. I don't know why. Honestly, I keep looking at it. It looks like it's smiling. It looks like it's smiling away. So at least we know the sausage is enjoying the show. So there's always that, isn't there? There's always that. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so what's your cinema experience then? Tell me about your cinema experience.
Okay, yeah. I'll make it fast. So this was my first time back at the cinema in 2 years. I was all excited. Haven't been. Love going to see movies. Watch at least 4 movies a week. And it was a British film. It said it was a comedy. It was not. It was a drama. But I got there, and it's like I sat down and was like, man, I missed this experience. I missed the whole big screen. There's only one other person I thought at the time. And like he was chill. He was sitting far away from me. Then the movie started. This woman comes in late, and we have the whole theater except for this other guy. Whole theater. She could sit anywhere she wants. She sits 2 seats down from me. The whole theater, and she goes, boom, that close. And it's not a COVID thing. It's yo, you could have sat anywhere. Why are you sitting so close to me? And then, like, I got over that because I'm not that weird. And then I hear some dude I didn't notice that was, like, hiding in the seats or something. Dude's sitting on his phone watching TikToks while this movie's going. I'm just like, what is the draw of cinema? Why do we do this to ourselves? Is it because we're all just masochists?
Well, it seems like no one is because there was only 3 of you in there.
Yes, that is fair. Well, it was a British film. It was a British film, and we don't understand the language, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough.
So only intellectuals.
Yeah. I mean, it's great that you're going to see world cinema. I think that's absolutely brilliant. What was the film?
It's called Together. It was starring James McAvoy, who you might know him better as the guy from that other movie.
Star Trek. Was he in Star Trek?
No.
Oh, no, that was Patrick Stewart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, I think he was in like the Star Trek remakes, wasn't he? Maybe.
No, he was in the X-Men remakes.
Yeah, but wasn't he in Star Trek?
And he played the same character that Patrick Stewart played.
Yeah, so I was right.
In the new X-Men. No, he wasn't in Star Trek. Are
you sure he wasn't in Star Trek?
I am sure.
Nah, mate. Honestly, I'm gonna have a little look, see who was in Star Trek now.
All right.
Honestly, what was the film called? Star Trek Into Darkness was one, wasn't it? Into Darkness, 2013 film, and written by blah 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 blah. Chris Pine, Simon Pegg, Benedict Cumberbatch. Well, for some reason, it's not listing him. They've not put him on the thing.
Okay, so they made a mistake.
They've made a mistake on Wikipedia. They've gone with John Chow, Benedict Cumberbatch, Alicia Eve, blah blah blah. People. They haven't put him on.
Alicia.
I don't know who she is. Alice Eve, whatever.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg. That's unbelievable.
Well, Austin probably edited it.
Wow, this is true. So, okay, so you saw a film. What was the film about? Did you stay or did you just forget this?
I stayed because the TikTok guy left.
Okay.
It was about quarantining in the UK, and I felt like, man, I understand Dave's now. This is Dave's lifestyle.
Well, is it based on the modern Britain?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds dull.
James, I'm an intellectual. I'm a big James McAvoy fan, not like a stan, but I do like his acting, and I think he could act his way out of a paper box.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the Star Trek films?
Yes.
And what did you think of his performance in those?
Well, I didn't see him in the X-Men films. I only watched one of those. Okay, so Anna is saying James McAvoy was in Shameless. Do you know Shameless?
Yeah, TV show.
Okay, yeah, he was in that. I saw him in Split, an M. Night Shyamalan movie where he totally carried the whole thing based on his acting. Then he was... This is boring? You don't understand? You're done? Are you...
Do you know what I mean? If you want to talk about kids suing the parents because they've thrown away their porn, I'm right there with you. But if we're going to talk about a film about how people are self-isolating in the UK.
I didn't want to talk about this. I wanted to talk about the TikTok dude in the back while I'm trying to enjoy my night.
Yeah. Hey, you know when you said that...
Who does he think he is?
Well, I'm not too worried about him because I kind of feel like he's turned up, he's realised that the film's boring, which he should have realised before, and he's gone straight onto TikTok, then he's gone, actually, forget this, and he's left. I can't really blame him, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the thing that interests me more is the woman that's got the whole theatre to choose from.
Yeah.
And then she's sat a couple of... Now, is it rows in front? Is it rows or is it seats?
Seats.
So she sat, like, not that seat, but the seat next to you.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and was she attractive?
It was dark. It's a theater. I didn't look.
Well, if someone's going to sit that
So,
close...
Days, you're telling me the movies start, you pay your good money to see this movie, someone sits down, you tell me you're going to sit there for like a whole minute just...
Well, I'm going to look at them.
Letting your eyes adjust, letting the movie reflect off of her face to get a good idea of what she looks like.
Well, yeah, because I might know her.
And then turn back. Oh, you might know her.
Well, if I'm sat there and it's completely empty and someone comes and sits by me, isn't your natural reaction to go like that?
My natural reaction was just to go.
Or is your natural reaction to go like this?
Yeah.
Just kind of like hold yourself.
Yeah. Yes. Fear.
Just in my mind right now, you're sat watching a rubbish film, which is all about self-isolating in Britain. You're on your own, and you're just like you're being made to feel even more awkward because a woman sat like next to you, and you're just having to sit there like this now, just like. Oh. Did you go on your own? Why didn't you take a friend?
No one wanted to see that movie.
What about Mrs. T?
We can get there later.
Well, we're there now.
Okay. I went alone. I usually go to movies alone.
Do you?
Yeah, except not tomorrow.
Because you're going with Mrs. T?
Unfortunately not.
Who are you going with tomorrow then? That woman that was a few seats down. Is she coming back again? Did you turn to her and went, right, I'll be back next Saturday. I'll see you there, yeah? And she was like,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
And, okay, so that hasn't put you off the cinema experience?
We'll see.
Okay. You're being very cagey again. You're a cagey little animal, you.
It's because I don't want to call it. It wasn't the best starter, but also I don't want to come out here and just say I hate the cinema experience and never go back. Mm-hmm. But like I'm hesitant. I am certainly hesitant.
Okay, well that's fair. And was you surprised at how quiet it was? Did you think it would be a more popular film?
No.
Okay, so you thought three people will be about right for this, I think.
I was surprised that I wasn't the only one there.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Or was there somewhere else you wanted to venture to conversation-wise?
I had 3 things on my list. It was Japanese English breakfast, Instagram relaunch, and movie theater experience, and we talked about all 3.
Oh, well, hang on? Do you want to touch on the Instagram relaunch? Because I feel like this is painful.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I do not. Oh, hold up. Days, I got some shout out for you. I put you down as a professional reference when I applied as a professional for New York Comic Con, just so you know.
Yep, that's fine. Do you need me to give you like a reference?
I don't think they actually reached out to you, but just so you know.
God, I hope they do. I hope they do. That's amazing. I will give you such a good write-up.
Okay.
I will actually call them up and start crying.
Okay.
Yeah, just be like,
okay.
He's such a nice guy, and you've got to let him in. And honestly, if there's any like VIP passes that he can have, because he's done so much for me. And he's done so much for so many people. And I think it would be really good if you could like honor him at this year's convention as well. And like, I'll keep going like that. Eventually they'll hang up, but you're right to put me down as a referee.
As
I'm a referee now.
Yeah, okay.
Officially, I'm a referee. When they call me up, I'm going to wear like a black and white striped shirt.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Start waving cards in the air and everything as well.
With a whistle.
Yeah. That's full time. Bye.
Yeah, you can set your clock for 30 minutes so you can have halftime.
Indeed. Right, let's go through these. These are not my questions.
Okay. I got this.
These are the community's questions. Now, I would say there's 30 here, but I didn't actually count them. So it's roughly 30.
Okay.
It's roughly.
And it's speed run?
Speed run. So it's kind of like first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to start with an easy one because you've actually already answered it. So that'll just ease you into things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, we know the correct answer to this one.
Of course.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's not correct.
2019,
That's
March
not
3rd.
That's not correct. This is a speed round, and we know it's together, and we know you was in there with two people. One of them was a creepy woman, the other guy was a TikTok guy. Yeah. If you're not going to take this, if you're not going to take this seriously, we're not going to do it.
Okay.
What was the last film you saw at the cinema?
I just answered this. It was not Sonic. Together. 2021.
Thank you. Favorite drink?
Water.
Last album you heard?
Hold up. Let me pull it up. Like full length record.
Just last thing that you was listening to, really?
I was listening to Paul McCartney, Twin Freaks.
Is that a new thing? Oh,
it's a remix album from 2004.
Thank you. Favorite album?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Speed round.
Prince. Parade.
Parade?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite film?
Oh. E.T.
Favorite superhero?
Green Lantern.
If you could fancy dress as anything, what would it be?
Black belt.
Like a karate black belt?
Yeah.
Okay. With like a gi and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Favorite city?
I don't travel much, so it's got to be Boston.
Okay. Favorite sport?
To play or to watch?
Play.
Baseball.
To watch?
Baseball.
Dream job?
Dream job?
Dream job.
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah.
Dream job would be a dog?
Yeah.
Dog what? Dog, you want to be a dog?
Just, dude, imagine being a dog. You get free food.
How's that dream? Oh, fine. Favorite concert?
That I've been to would be, oh, God.
Speed round.
I know it's speedrun. I had a lot of fun at Billy Joel once.
Okay. Favorite book?
You think I read? Oh, what was that? What was that Mafia Clown one that you found?
That was
that
it.
One,
I think it was Mafia.
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas? It's a good one.
Nothing.
Biggest regret?
Saying Billy Joel was my favorite concert.
What is your favorite concert?
I probably had... Okay, once my brother was brought on stage at a Pearl Jam concert, and that really stuck with me, because that was real cool.
Have we spoke about your brother?
Nope, let's move on.
Least favorite place you visited?
Oh, Times Square, literally every time I go.
Really? Did you ever go to Times Square?
I hate it.
Did you go to the Toys R Us there?
Yeah.
Oh, I went there. I loved that place. That was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was cool.
I hate Times Square. The only time I went in it was good. It was like at 3 a.m.
Okay. Favorite pizza topping?
Oh, spinach, because it doesn't take away too much from the flavor of pizza, but it's so expensive. So let's just go like classic. You can't say veggie because veggie is like a ton. You got to pick one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, barbecue chicken, baby.
Okay. Can I just say that I asked you earlier, dream job, you said dog. And then I've asked you favorite pizza topping. Your first answer is spinach. Like,
yeah.
This is going well. Favorite Marvel movie?
Oh God. Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 3.
3. Favorite cereal?
Shredded wheat.
What's the best T-shirt you own?
So I have a bunch of these from Costco. They're just blank, black and white.
Okay, and that's your best.
Yeah, because they're very. You can wear them any occasion other than like a funeral or a wedding.
Well, you could wear them at a funeral.
I could. I technically could, and no one would bat an eye because that's rude to make fun of how people dress at a funeral.
What's your favorite video you made?
Probably my first New York Comic-Con. Just because it was like the first time I was like, wow, this is what my hard work helped me accomplish.
You should tweet that out onto the Wrestling Escape Pod account.
Okay.
Because I think people would like to see that. Is that the best convention you went to?
Yeah. First time you go to a new convention is always incredible.
Favorite color?
I don't have one, but I really like how purple, orange, and blue go together.
You should have said living. Favorite favorite side dish?
Hummus. Is that a side dish?
Yeah, sure. Favorite flavor of chips? We know them as crisps.
I'm not really a chip guy.
Okay. Favorite animal?
Like any animal in the world?
Animal in the world.
Oh God, skunks.
That's your favorite animal?
They're so funny. Have you ever watched how they just...
Hang on. Your dream job earlier was to be a dog, and now your favorite animal is a skunk.
Yeah.
What's your what's your favorite community member?
Oh, of our community?
Yes.
Banyak.
Is it really Banyak?
How could it not be?
Banyak. Fair play. Who's your favorite Tom?
Like Tom? Someone named Tom?
Yes.
That's a darn good question because I can only think of like 2.
Yeah. Is it like Tom
Tom
Cruise?
from... Oh, no, I didn't even think. I thought Tom Hanks and Tom from Blink-182.
Okay.
So I'll go with Tom from Blink-182.
Fair play. So who's your favorite actor or actress?
James McAvoy.
Brilliant. In Star Trek. And bucket list. What's one thing you need to cross off your bucket list?
I need to go to the UK to get days to a Comic-Con so that he can meet the Walking Dead cast and go up to James McAvoy and say, I love you in Star Trek.
Yes. Yeah, we got to do that. That. What's the most annoying song? So this is a song that keeps playing in your head and you're like, oh my God. Keeps going round in your head.
I know. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, I hate a song, but I'm not the biggest fan of Locomotion.
Locomotion?
Yeah.
So come on, do the locomotion with me. That one.
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. Have you ever been thrown up on?
It's possible as a child, but I can't remember.
Okay, favorite childhood memory. 2 left.
All right. I met the mailman from Mr. Rogers, but I don't remember it. I remember the excitement going to it.
Okay. And final one. When was the last time you cried? Was it in the cinema the other day? And the woman got too close.
No, I think it was the other day.
I cried the other day.
Cool. It was
Walking
almost
Dead.
while watching Dynamite. I did get very emotional.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Tommy,
Yeah.
well done. You've answered the 30 quick-fire questions. Well done. I think there were some very insightful answers there. And I feel like there were some areas that you definitely don't want us to explore any further. Like when you all of a sudden panicked about the mention of your brother.
Yeah.
Is he in prison? I'm only going to ask. That's what everyone's thinking.
No, he's in New York.
Okay, well, same thing. And do you ever go to visit him?
Yeah, I saw him this summer.
How come you was in Times Square at 3 a.m.? I feel like a police officer. Can you
New York Comic Con. Yeah, New York Comic Con. I went to like an after party or something, and it went late. I think Noelle Foley was there.
Your Noelle Foley was there.
Because it's an after party. You never know who's going to show up. She was dressed up as Pikachu.
Fair play. What was you dressed as?
Myself.
Oh, God, I wish you was dressed as a Pokeball. I wish you was like wobbling in like a Pokeball. Could you have caught Pikachu? Is that a thing that happens? Could you have gone up to her and gone...
I wouldn't have talked to her. I did not talk to her.
No.
I ignored her presence.
Would you have, though?
If I wasn't shy?
You're not shy.
Would I what? The question is, I'm wondering is like, would I... On what scenario is that, would I? Because I didn't. And I'm wondering where your would you is coming from.
Well, there's no sinister motive. It's just...
I'm not acting like it's sinister. I'm just wondering, in your eyes, what is the scenario that would have me go up to
her? She's on her own. Wait, she'd have to be on her own because you'd never really want to interrupt if they're not.
Well, I'd go up to her if Frank the Clown was there.
Would you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
If Mick was there? No way.
No. I would only go up if she was on her own.
Okay.
I wouldn't go up if Frank the Clown was there. Because if Frank the Clown was there, I'm kind of thinking like, they're doing their own thing. Do you know, leave them alone. But if she's on her own, I don't feel like that's you're being a nuisance.
I just go up to her and just be like, "Excuse me, can you take a picture of me and Frank?"
Really?
Yeah.
Go up and go, Frank the Clown. Oh my God! Excuse me, little lady. Can you take a picture of me and Matt?
Yeah.
Bless. I can't remember. There was a wrestler that once told a story that happened. There was two wrestlers that were out, and the one was completely ignored and got asked if they'd take a picture. I can't remember who it was now. That story would be better if I could remember names. But
just say names.
Oh, it was John Cena and Joey Janela.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
Right, do we know we got to wrap up, so I got to go and do SmackDown now. But do we know what time we're back next week so we can tell the people? All the people.
I don't know what day of the week, but definitely the 7 o'clock time works for me because
that's 7 Eastern.
Yeah, sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern something time.
Okay, so that's midnight
Daylight
UK time. And I'm guessing Thursday. Because I can't
Thursday,
do Friday.
Unless we want to go. I'm just saying, we could always make the Tuesday Night Wars.
We could make the Tuesday Night Wars. What's that mean?
I'm just saying, NXT ain't got nothing on season 4.
Oh, what are you thinking going up against NXT?
That might destroy our channel.
Yeah, and that might
destroy their channel.
And also will make my watch along pretty difficult.
You could do them both at the same time.
Yeah, so I could be on the laptop talking to you, going blah blah blah, and then having to look up at this camera and go, right guys, right now we've got this happening. Let's go back to this conversation.
Yeah, yeah, I think that'll work perfectly.
So I think what we've learned is we haven't got a clue what's happening in the future, but
no. But probably Thursday at 7 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Really, really appreciate the support. Hope you enjoyed it. We are back whenever we're back. And yeah, we will. I don't know what we're doing next week. We never know what we're doing any week. But send in. What is it you want? Because I'm sure people will send it in if we ask now. Instagram.
Well, like the
Instagram
picture was
what?
CM Punk, and we talked about a sausage for half of this thing.
Yeah, because that was important.
Yeah, it was. It
So
was.
what do you want? Instagram tips?
I don't want that anymore. I think we will naturally find something because we didn't even expect to talk about this sausage.
Just hearing you say that in my headset is weird.
Yeah, we talked about this kid's porn sesh and that sausage.
Yeah, you know, just a typical wrestling escape pod. So awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm off to SmackDown, and Tommy, you have a great week and enjoy the cinema.
I'll try. Hopefully people aren't. All right, so people in the chat are calling me out from my webcam. I'm taking some screenshots so everyone can see the actual quality. I don't know what's going down. But yes, thank you, Days. I just got beef with this whole audience. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. So you do the closing. I'm out. I got so much beef with them.
Okay.
I'm not here.
Right, you've gone. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
pretend I'm gone. I'm not here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's yeah, right. That's a shame. So Tommy is gone, and just want to give a big shout out to everyone that's joined us, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.